Welcome back to my final morning report chart appraisal on Thursday the 8th of September with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Antec Markets. And my final chart of the day is gold. And the gold price has basically been consolidating yesterday. Not too much of the downside move. 1342 was the low. And I'll show you on the hourly chart in a minute how important that is. But you've got, interestingly, what I would say is the fact that the RSI has sort of broken this sequence of lower highs. This similar sort of downtrend on the gold price hasn't yet been broken, and I think that we could well see now the fact that the RSI is leading the gold price higher. Look at the momentum indicators. The stochastics are rising nicely. MACD line sort of consolidating still, but looking to turn up. But the RSI breaking that little sort of downtrend corrective phase, I think, is important, and I think that's going to lead the probable breakout to the upside. You'd sort of look at this chart and you'd still say, well, we're trading underneath the 1357 resistance level, which had built up throughout middle of August. A lot of intraday highs that I can show you here on the hourly chart. But 1357 was consistently a barrier to barrier to gains, and you sort of backed away from that. 1352.60 was the high, but we've just pulled back into a nice bit of band of support here. 1342 to 1343 area. Sorry, 1341 to 1343. Nice little band of support here from that old high, the old highs here, and hit this sort of congestion here. So it's a pretty decent support area now, near term, and this just helped the MACD lines to unwind on the hourly. Nicely back towards neutral and beginning to turn up. The hourly RSI also nicely back towards sort of like the mid 40s, which is where it's sort of held up in this rally. And also zooming in, let's see what we can do with this uptrend here. That's a pretty decent uptrend actually you've now got on the gold chart as well. So it's all pretty much pointing towards the fact that this little consolidation is going to be bought into, and I expect that to happen. I ultimately am still looking for an upside break of this trading range, which is in place, and I think above 1357 would drive that breakout. 1367 is the next resistance above that, and then 1375. But I think that what we're going to see is an upside move above 1357 would be the driver, and I think the RSI and the stochastics momentum looks all pretty positive, and I think little corrections are being seen as a chance to buy. So I think it's looking increasingly decent on this gold chart now, and I wish you good luck in your trading with the ECB, and I will speak to you again tomorrow. Thank you.